Hello, let's try this again. Welcome back if you were with me earlier. I'm so sorry about my internet troubles. Oh my goodness, let's put those girls away. Jeez. Let's just say we found something really interesting. If you Google a different internet service provider from the one that's currently servicing your internet, your speed goes up. Well, that's a thinker, isn't it? All right. Well, welcome. I'm putting on my Stampin' Lips again because in my strongly worded phone call to customer service of MediaCom, I might have mentioned I wasn't real happy with my service. They offered me to sign up for a business plan, which was 3 times as much and I said, why would I pay more when you're not doing what you're supposed to pay or what I'm paying for now? Okay, but that does not change the fact that I have some awesome projects for you guys today, and we're gonna have fun stamping, even though I'm a little hot. All right, so I hope this works better. Oh my goodness. I think it will be. We'll see. I hope. Cross your fingers and everything. So anyway, welcome back. I have to laugh, you guys. I had a question on my Stamping with the Creativity Cave Facebook group page, or Facebook group. They asked me what this thing is right here. Do you see this big long handle? Somebody thought it was like from an elliptical trainer. There was another guess that was maybe like another one was a vacuum cleaner maybe. But this is my industrial paper cutter, and it will cut. Well, you can actually cut like a stack this thick, although I very rarely cut more than a full package, because if you mess it up, that gets spendy to replace. But that is my paper cutter. And so that was kind of funny to hear everybody. It will cut a body in half, Terry. You are not kidding. You didn't have to retract that. That was funny. There are too many people in my area on the same routers, possibly, but that does not affect the fact that I'm paying for service they are not providing. So anyway, the good news is we're going to get fiber optic in October. So in October, all of this will be wonderfully in the past, and it will be a different company, not MediaCom. And I don't really mind telling you how awful they are, because I do believe a lot of other people would agree with me. Just saying. So anyway, welcome to live take number 2 for today. I'm so glad that you're here with us. We have some great projects to stamp with. And I can't remember exactly what I got through, so we're just going to quick go through it all again. And I just dropped some of what I needed, so hold on. Let me get the... Say hi. Hi. My friends are here helping me. So I have a big stamping event coming up at the end of this week. It is my summer Stampapalooza, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But we've been working since last Wednesday. Is that when last Wednesday, putting this all together. It's so exciting. So, Barbara, you're in Palo Alto. I actually used to live there when my husband was in grad school. So, internet is very frustrating. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to tell you about, well, actually first things first, I have stamps to give away. So the Pattern Play stamp set is a set I'm giving to the lovely Sharon Powell. So congratulations to you, Sharon. I drew your name. So we'll get that out to you. I'll probably put it in your box because I'm about 99.95% sure you are registered for Summer Stampapalooza. I also have some exciting things coming up. There are just a few boxes left for Summer Stampapalooza, so if you have not registered, get in on it quick, because I don't think they'll last the rest of the day. I also have, actually, I'm going to flip my camera, so hold on, sorry. I'm going to flip this, because I have visuals. I mean, hello. Visuals are like the best. Here we go. So first up, I have my July Facebook class is going to get started tomorrow. And if you are in my July Facebook class, I'll be posting our dimensions probably after my live sometime this evening yet. And our live will be tomorrow at 3 p.m. So if you're not part of our Facebook class, you can definitely get in on it. I put a whole bunch of links in the description of this video so you can check them all out. And this is definitely one. My Facebook class is my most popular class each month. It's my favorite class to prep for, I'm not gonna lie. And we have so much inspiration. We learn so many wonderful things in this class, so I highly recommend it. I think maybe if any of you are in it and wanna chime in, just let me know what you think, because it's pretty awesome, not gonna lie. It is a great chance to learn some tricks on how to stamp quicker, how to be more creative, how to use the supplies that you have. We focus a lot on printed paper and color combinations. So a really great class. The next thing, of course, that I've been talking about is my summer Stampapalooza. I'm so excited. Let's see. Renata, are you asking about my Facebook class? So the class is just organized on Facebook, but the lives are all on YouTube. So, okay. Then the Summer Stampapalooza is my retreat event, and it is going to be, right now I'm on YouTube, Renata. Yeah. My Summer Stampapalooza is my summer retreat, and of course it's going to be virtual this year because of the COVID. We're all so sick of this, but believe me, we are making lemonade out of our lemons, and it is going to be an amazing event. Like I said, we've been working on it all week. We have a fabulous box of goodies ready to be sent to everyone that registered, and it is going to contain 16 make and take projects. It will also have 16 make and take projects, an amazing goodie bag full of stuff, some fun surprises, some stamping demonstrations, some virtual display boards that I think can only be described as jaw-dropping, like mind-blowing, earth-shattering, out of this world, like unbelievable. Seriously. The display, I enlisted the help of some friends to come up with some amazing displays, and your socks will be knocked off, truly. They're amazing. I'm actually pretty giddy about it. So we have display boards. We will have demonstrations. We will have 16 project videos. So all of those really awesome things are included, and you can do a virtual version of it, or you can do the box. If you do the box version, you definitely need to be in the US because I can only send out to the US. But if you'd like to register, all you need to do is register, send me a message, or send me an email or a private message, and I will give you the link to register. Like I said, there's just a few more boxes left. You can also do the virtual version anywhere in the world, and you will get access to everything. Now, what's really awesome about this event is I also am going to have a Stamp Business Palooza in conjunction with this. And this was definitely something that started with my team. We do team meetings each month, and so this is we are supposed to have a big quarterly meeting in June, but because I wasn't confident with having a get-together, we're actually going to do a virtual version of this, and this is going to happen Thursday. Now, the great thing about this is in both events, the Stampapalooza as well as the Business Palooza, all of these things are recorded. You can come back to them and watch them as many times as you want. But this is going to be a really cool event for those of you who are demonstrators, or maybe you're thinking about becoming a demonstrator. You're going to learn business tips. I have enlisted the help of several top demonstrators around the world even, who are going to present on a variety of topics, including how to take your hobby to a business, recruiting, overcoming obstacles in your business, how to choose cards for classes, lots and lots of great topics. We're also going to have a Q&A session from somebody through the home office. And actually two people from the home office will be doing a presentation for us. So it's going to be an amazing event. I'm really excited about it and would love to have you participate. Now you can register for this by itself or in conjunction with my Summer Stamp-A-Palooza. If you add this part on, you can get it for half price if you're doing the retreat. So that's pretty cool. Also, I've got a couple of amazing online classes. Actually, I am so excited about this whale class. I can't even tell you. We've got a couple of fun folds involved in this. Such awesome, awesome projects. You are not going to want to miss this one. So my Whale Done Creativity to Go kit is available. It'll be available next week. But you can register for it right now. And my other online class is my Celebrate Sunflowers online class. And this is also available on the 29th. And you can, if you get both, you get a discount. So that's kind of an awesome deal. So you can get both of these. The cards for this are really, really cool. I'm so excited about it. And we're going to make one card from the Sunflower Bundle today during our live. So that'll be fun. And then I also have some new DSP samplers. So many of you took advantage of my annual catalog DSP sampler. I have a few more of them, and it is a really great opportunity to make these reference charts. And now I'm going to offer the holiday catalog version. So let me show you how these come together because they're actually really easy. You're going to take, so first of all, you're going to get a piece of printed cardstock. This is 8.5 by 11. And then you'll get all the coordinating colors of cardstock swatches. You'll get all of the DSP swatches, and then you can arrange them on your chart. So here's how that looks. I like to set them out kind of first to just see what they'll look like. So I'm going to set them like that. So I kind of have the arrangement, okay. And then all you have to do is cut these in half. So it's really easy. Now the reason I don't cut them in half for you is because it makes it easier to figure out which one goes together. So just cut at 2 inches on each of these. So we'll put that one and then flip the other side so you can see which ones are on the other side. So that's really good. Now I don't see any issues from my end. So it might be that if you go back out or like go out and come back in, your internet might improve. I'm actually not seeing issues, which has not been the case lately. So that's good. We do have somebody coming out, allegedly. We'll see. So yeah, if you're having trouble, just go out and come back in and hopefully everything will be great. Okay. So now I've got my swatches. Oh, look at this paper. And by the way, the Poinsettia Place suite is amazing. So now the coordinating colors that go with this DSP are listed. So I'm going to put them in the order that I see them. So I've got Bumblebee, then I've got Garden Green, then I've got Old Olive, Real Red, Soft Suede, and Whisper White. So here are all of my sheets. I love someone said they're watching the replay. You're actually watching the live. Here we are. So I'll put these down with a bit of my seal. I'm using Seal Plus, but you can just use Seal. Ooh, those are crooked. We should put them on straight. Why not? I mean, we can, so we should. Ooh. The hardest part is going to be putting them on straight, right? This is why I like to set them out first to make sure that I can get them on the way I'd like. Oh, but doesn't this look just lovely? So nice. Now I've done these for the annual catalog, and I'm really impressed with how much I've been using them. They're really helpful to have when you're trying to choose colors for something, or you're trying to figure out like which piece you want to use, or maybe which piece you have. enough of for a project or that kind of a thing. So it's really been quite helpful. And yes, the holiday catalog is amazing. You will probably start receiving them if you've ordered them from me pretty soon. And then I sent them to everybody who's ordered from me in the last year. Probably like $20 or more, but that's pretty much everybody. So yeah, look at that. And then for my little chart, I'll probably, or my swatches, I'll probably just, keep those in order. Place these on with glue dots because that's easy, but you can use whatever adhesive you prefer. And I love having those coordinating color swatches and then the name of them listed here. So awesome. Awesome, awesome stuff. So the holiday catalog actually has more papers in it than the annual catalog, if you can believe that. So this is what our chart looks like. I actually just keep these right next to my stamping area, and then I can refer to them whenever I need them. So yeah, this is a great resource. So these are available. You can register. The link is in the description of this video right now. So you can register for those and they will ship, I said on September 20, or no, I'm sorry, August 20th. So I will actually hope to get them out sooner if I can, but they are a bit of a labor of love. I'm not going to lie. Lots of effort goes into these for you. So we're trying to keep the price very reasonable. Okay, next up, I wanted to do some stamping with you, of course. So if you are taking part of my summer Stampapalooza, one of the sets that we're going to focus on in our make and take projects is a set called, and oh my gosh, I keep saying the name wrong. It is the Tasteful Touches. I want to call it Touches of Texture. I don't even know what that is. But the Tasteful Touches is a really great bundle. One of the things I love about it is it has a set of dies that coordinate with it, which are just awesome. Somebody's asking if I scheduled my holiday catalog launch party. No, that won't come till next month. The registration will probably go up next week. But you know what? I have a humongous retreat that I need to get through first. So that's why. So watch for that next week. Okay. So I'm going to take and die cut this beautiful label from my bundle here. And I'm just going to use, I've got a scrap of Whisper White right here. So I'm going to cut that really quick. By the way, the one good news about this event is that I was not planning on doing this card, but since I had a little time to reschedule my live, I could fit it in, so that's good. Okay. I also want to stamp on here this beautiful flower. And I think I'll do the just saying hello sentiment on here. So for this, we're going to use kind of a pretty color combo, which is Early Espresso and Petal Pink. And I really like the color because I'm also going to feature some other parts of the bundle, which include, oops, wrong pink. That was Blushing Bride. We want Petal Pink. I'm also going to feature some of the paper in this bundle, which is gorgeous paper. Okay, so I want to take and, I'm just dropping things left and right here. I want to take and stamp my beautiful flower here, kind of in the corner of this label, like so. And I did that in Petal Pink. And this is going to dry a little lighter than it shows right now, which is good because it looks a little bright. And then I'm going to take my Early Espresso and stamp just saying hello right over the top of this. Like that. Oh, so pretty. Okay, next up, I want to set that aside for just a moment because I want to do kind of a cool technique. And I've had people ask me about this recently, so I thought today would be a good day to do this. There is the Tasteful Textile embossing folder, and this is one of our 3D embossing folders. And I've had some questions about these folders before and how they work. So and I've done this a few times, but it's always good to do again. So we have 3 types of folders. One of them is retired, but many of you have them. This is an old folder. So this says Sizzix on it with the Stampin' Up! Logo, and it is a let's see, what did they call it? A dynamic embossing folder, I believe is the term we used. And it's thick, okay? We also have a new type of folder. There's no Sizzix on this. And so this folder is from a new company because we don't use Sizzix anymore. You can see it's thick, but it's not quite as thick as this one. This one's a little thicker, and then this one's a little thinner. And they come in both sizes, the 6x6 and then the whatever this is, smaller. And then we also have some folders that are skinny. These are kind of like our old classic folders. And they, again, will say Stampin' Up! But no Sizzix anywhere. Now, these are going to be able to fit through our new mini embossing cut machine that's coming soon. These will, and they work, of course, in a Big Shot if you have one of those or whatever die cutting system you use. And likewise, these will work with Big Shots or the new machine. Any of our folders will work with machine. To do the sandwich, you'd need the right plates. So we're going to use our Big Shot platform for these thicker plates, along with either a piece of cutting plastic, and you can see this one is well loved. And that is going to be the sandwich with your folder for these Sizzix ones. So the plate, the folder, and a cutting plate. Okay, so I guess the platform, the folder, and the cutting plate. That's how you'll run it through for one of the ones that's. If it doesn't say Sizzix, if it just says Stampin' Up!, then what you're going to need is one of our blue embossing plates. And we do not have these currently in stock. They sold out really quick. We will have a different version of this, which will be basically the same thing. I've heard rumors, but I have not tried, that the old embossing mats, there was like 3 mats that came in a package, 2 really bendy ones, and then 1 white plate. I believe that white plate will work in place of this blue plate, but either of those will work. Now, if you don't have this blue plate, what you can do is you can use a regular cutting plate and then just add some layers of cardstock or cardboard to shim your card, okay? So that's how you do the thick plates, the 3D plates that only say Stampin' Up!, no Sizzix anywhere, okay? No Sizzix. Now the final sandwich is for these thin regular embossing folders, and we've had these for many years as well. These were the original types of embossing folders. So for this, you're going to put it in here with 2 pieces of cutting plastic. So 2 of these plates in between, and then run it through. Let's see, here's my second plate. So then you'll run it through with 2 plates. So all that we're doing is trying to get the thickness to be the same on top of this platform. Okay, now let's come back to the project that we're actually going to work on. I hope that was helpful to people. So we're going to use this plate, or this folder, pardon me, but I wanted to do this technique where you are going to take and put some ink onto your folder. So what I'm going to do is actually just tap some ink on here like so, and it's going to put ink on here. You can sponge it on, you can just kind of tap it on, you can do whatever you want, okay? You don't have to put it on your cardstock though. All right, I'm going to put this through my embossing folder, and then I'm going to run it through my Big Shot real quick. I need my blue plate. Okay, now what happened is it's picking up that color, and where it embosses, it won't be there, but then where it isn't embossed, it shows up. So it's kind of cool. And you can do that with any ink color you want, but then what you want to do is take and rinse this off before you use this folder again. So you want to make sure it's nice and clean and dry before you use it again. So you can see this just adds a little bit more texture with the cardstock. Here's kind of what it looks like there, and then there. Okay, so let's take this, and I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know, my ink, I'm hoping this is going to dry a little lighter. It certainly did over here, so I suspect it will here as well, but it looks a little darker than I was kind of intending, but that's okay. Sometimes that happens. Now let's put our card together. I've got half a sheet of petal pink cardstock that I will fold in half, and I'm going to take and adhere this panel, and then I will also add a piece of our printed paper on the end here. So I've got this amazing printed paper that I just love, and I've got this beautiful wood grain piece. So let's take that and add it here on the edge, and then we're gonna, so I'll take, this is about, about 1.5 inches. And we're gonna just adhere this to the end. Is my seal someplace?
Well, it ran out.
Oh, I've got it refill. Thanks. It ran out, she said. Well, we can refill that. No problemo. Oh, that's Seal Plus. We want seal. There we go. Let's just, woo, pop that baby in, and we will be good to go. Okay. So sometimes you gotta roll it to get it started. Ooh, I sure got some on me. Okay. So I'll put my seal on and then adhere this to the edge of my card. Then we're gonna add this over here, but first I want to add one more piece. I cut this border with the ornate, I think it's the Ornate Borders dies. So pretty. I'm just going to pop out those last few little pieces. Let's see here. Here's my sticky. Okay.
I can't see what she's doing.
All right, so we've got those. And I'm going to place, so I left a little bit of an edge here so that I could adhere this to the edge of this panel. Okay.
There you go. It's about a 20-second delay.
And then, did you say it's 20 seconds?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Okay, so isn't that beautiful? So then when we put it on here, it's gonna look like that. So beautiful. All right. So I'll put some more seal on the back of this. Maybe I'll even put some right here. And then we're even gonna put it on so that our cards open correctly. There we go. Oh my goodness, isn't that gorgeous? Okay. That's funny, my iPad is like a second or two. Okay, there we are. So pretty. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Okay, now remember, we stamped this, so let's add this to our card. Now, this is a card that I received from my friend Carol. She made this for a card swap that I participated in, and I just love, that's one of my favorite parts actually of being a demonstrator, is I do card swaps with other demonstrators, and it's so much fun. Okay, so we're gonna pop this up on here because everything's better popped up, right? Yes, I knew it. Okay, there we go. So pretty. Now we got to take it up a notch, as we always do. And we're going to add some ribbon as soon as I find it. I can't get my drawer open all the way because, shock of shocks, I got a bunch of stuff out. All right. Oh, for goodness sakes. I'm trying to find my ribbon. 1 second. Ha! I found it. Okay, so I have this early espresso faux suede trim. It's so pretty. It feels good. I like to touch it.
Oh my gosh.
They're giggling in the background. Can you believe that? All right. So I've got a little bow that I tied and we're going to add it right here. Oh, it's just so pretty. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to put it off to the side just like that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. So this, yeah, the texture in this folder is amazing. And I really love how beautiful it is. And it's easy to tie, which is really wonderful. And it's just gorgeous. Again, the contrast with this espresso and of course the printed paper is amazing. So yeah. Okay. All right. So next up, isn't that, oh, it's just so pretty. Okay, next, actually, you know what? We're going to do one more step because this is going to be pretty. I haven't done this in a little bit. So I'm going to use my rubbing alcohol shimmer. And I always, whenever I use this, I always get questions about how it works. So let me show you. I'm going to take, to create this, a dollop of, and by a dollop, I mean about a drop the size of a pea of champagne mist. And I'm going to put it in my spritzer. And then I'm going to fill the rest of this up with rubbing alcohol that is 70%. I don't want any more than that because it'll make the everything clump up. Okay. And this is an older one. I think this is the copper we used to have, but I want to use champagne mist because it's my favorite. Okay. So every time you use it, you want to give it a good shake up so that all of that shimmer inside there kind of mixes. And then you definitely want to protect your work surface. So we'll add a little bit of paper in our background. Close up any ink pads you might have open. Just a good suggestion based on experience. Okay, and I'm going to rip this off just so that I don't want there to be shimmer on my ribbon. I just want it on my cardstock. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to spritz this maybe once or twice from about 12 to 15 inches away. Okay, and then it looks like there's a big splotch here, but it's going to dry nice and clear. And then can you guys see that? There's just shimmer everywhere. It's so pretty. And probably, can you just use that again? Probably a really wonderful addition to that card to have some shimmer on there. Oh, so pretty. Okay, so that's our first card. Next up, I promised you a sunflower card, and I shall deliver. Now, this is a card. This is actually another card I received in a swap that I did with some fellow demonstrators as well. This one is actually from a team member of mine, Amanda, who's here. And it was really funny because I showed her this card and she's like, oh, that's pretty. And then she goes, did I make that? So we had a good giggle about that. Okay, so I have A Whisper White card base, a thick white card base. And then I've cut myself a 3 7/8 by 5 1/8 Whisper White and a 4 by 5 1/4 Poppy Parade. Okay. I don't score your card bases. I do not, Kathy. And here's why. Let me show you. Let's see if we can make this work. So whatever scoring method you use, whether it's your trimmer or a scoring board, here's what I find that happens, and it makes me crazy. You put your thing on here. Hold on. I gotta get my scoring tool.
Oh, I was looking for it earlier.
It fell out under my desk, so I had to grab it. Okay, so I'm going to score this in half would be 4 1/4. Okay, I did that. So when I go to fold this, it's either going to line up perfectly or it's going to be off kilter. If we're lucky, it's going to be off kilter because this is usually what happens. Of course, it's going to line up perfectly. About 99% of the time, it does not line up perfectly. It's off just a hair, and that makes me crazy. So I fold my cards because then I can line those corners up perfectly and then I'm happy. So that is the reason why I do not score. Also, it takes time and I am a self-professed lazy stamper, so I can't take the time to do that. I mean, come on. So that's why. All right, now on that piece of Whisper White, I grabbed a piece of printed paper. This is from the Flowers for Every Season DSP pack. I love these sheets. They're so beautiful. I'm going to cut about a 2-inch strip of this bright, happy paper, and we're going to adhere it to our white panel. Okay, so I'm just going to line this up. Okay, now if you're wondering about how to do seal, it's really a lot like Fast Fuse was if you had that. You just need to kind of break the adhesive off of the dispenser. And to do that, I do sort of a twistish, not really a twist, kind of a check, I guess. So let me show you. So I'm going to hold this. Notice I'm holding it very much parallel to my paper. That's the angle I'm holding this at. I'm not holding it tipped up, but then I'm tipping it up to kind of release it. I don't want to pull it to get the long string. Like, do you see that's happening right there? We don't want that. So instead, I'm just going to kind of twist it, not push and twist, just kind of lift and twist, and that will break it off the dispenser. Okay, so pull it straight up and just kind of, okay. It helps if you make the sound, by the way. So we'll adhere that to our layer. So there we go. Okay, if you are having trouble with this, what happens is you're probably, oh wait, hold on, let me see. I'm just reading the comments here. That happens to me too, but I trim it. Oh, you trim it. I gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. So there we go. Okay, so she was talking about the scoring. All right, now I'm going to adhere this to my card base as well. So see, I'm just kind of, I'm not pushing down when I do that though, and that's the difference. If you push down, then you get your tape dispenser all in a tizzy. Okay, so there we go. So pretty. Now I've die cut ahead of time some pieces here. I've got the sunflower die, the solid one. I've die cut from some, what is this color? Daffodil Delight. Then I did the detail in our new Bumblebee, which I love this color. And then I've also got a couple of sprigs that I did in the Just Jade, which I'll coordinate with this paper. Okay, so I'm going to put these together using my favorite adhesive trick there is. And that's going to be my silicone mat and my glue with a sponge. I've got my sponge here. I'm going to add some of my liquid glue out. Get that little goober off of there because nobody likes that. All right, I'm going to take the sponge and just kind of get that going. And then I'm going to, sorry, I'm reading comments to make sure I'm not missing anything. So then I'm going to just get some of that glue on my sunflower like so. Okay, I'll pick this up and we're going to line it up. Now I've found that this petal right here and this spot right here are pretty easy to find, and that is the exact spot for them to line up. Now you don't have to have these line up. Actually, sometimes I kind of like when they don't, but that's just what we're going to go with today. So isn't that pretty? I love that that's bumblebee color is just a little darker than our Daffodil Delight yellow. All right, now I'm going to set this aside, let it dry, and I'll rub it off like I'm a elementary school kid. Then I'll take this piece and we're going to pop this up onto our card because it's just so pretty. And as if I've taught you nothing, it's that everything is better popped up.
Yes, it is.
Everyone agrees. Okay. We're almost there. We went all the way around. So we'll put a few of these dimensionals on here. Now this stamp set comes with some very beautiful sentiments. And again, this is my Celebrate Sunflowers stamp set. And of course, shameless plug here, this is my online class for July. And you can get that online class with the links I've got in the description of this video. So you can see there's some really pretty sentiments that are in here. I love this. Know that you are loved. Oh, so nice. But we're going to use this one, the congratulations. I actually, speaking of, I mentioned my team before. Actually, as we speak, my assistant is helping make some packets up for my team because I do recognition for my team each month, and we've got some fun recognition to do this month. Okay.
Is that gonna be a congratulations card?
It sure is, Whitney.
You know how I like that?
I know you do. Okay. Sorry, that was the wrong piece of scrap. I'm going to use a scrap and stamp my sentiment. I'm pretty sure that it will... What did I do with... Oh, I guess I never... I thought I had this mounted on a block. It turns out I did not. But I'm pretty sure that this will work with a 2-inch punch, but we'll see. Okay. We're going to stamp this in Poppy Parade ink, so it's really pretty. Okay, so congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. Oh, so nice. And then we're going to punch that with our 2-inch circle punch, which is like probably the best punch ever. And we'll adhere this to our card in the center of our sunflower. How cute is that? And by the way, when I'm done, I'm going to show you an alternative version of this card with a slightly different color scheme. I have to laugh. My husband's in here right now and I can hear him. He came in for the treats. Because when the ladies are here, there's often treats involved. Yeah, he's eating Dot's pretzels. Have you guys ever had those? Oh my gosh, they're so good. Okay. So he's come in my office. You'd like to think it would be to see his lovely wife, but really it's for the treats. Let's be honest, right? That's why he's visiting. Now I'm going to break off my little branches here because I like to tuck these in underneath. And some of these get a little long, so I want to make sure that they'll fit. So we'll just tuck this in like so. Oh, so pretty. And this is just jade that I die cut these out with. And all of these dies are from this bundle. And there we go. Okay, isn't that gorgeous? One more touch and then we'll be done. We're going to take some of our enamel dots and put these on. All right. So I'm just going to push this off and pop this on like so. And we can put one more on top. Cute. Isn't that pretty? All right, let me show you the other version I have of this. This is the one my friend Amanda made. So a little different color scheme. This is kind of the blue and green, and then this is kind of the pinks and reds. So both adorable, aren't they? All right, that's our second card today. Close up this ink pad. All right, next up, I featured, if you were in my game night event this month, we used the Simply Citrus kit, which is just one of my absolute favorite kits they've probably ever made because it's just so bright and happy, and the cards in it are so fun. So I have two things. I have both. We're going to make some of the cards in the kit, and then we're also going to do some alternatives that I think you guys are going to like. I'm just cleaning up my space because I've made a mess, as I often do. Creativity is definitely not clean. Okay, so for this one, we're going to quick make these cards. So let me show you the kit. It looks like this. It comes in this pretty box with the little lemons on top. And then everything is in here that you need to make these beautiful cards. And they're super easy to create, which is one of the things I love about them, of course. Things are just always flying around here, I'll tell you. Okay, so in this kit, like I said, you've got everything you need to make these, including this cute little baker's twine. So we're going to quick make these because they come together real easy. Now, the best part about this kit is, of course, the stamp set that comes with it. And so I'm just going to pull the stamp apart, or the set apart, and we'll make these cards. There's even a block in there, so you literally need nothing in order to make these projects. One of the things that you can do, though, is stamp on top of the printed pieces that come in here. So they're kind of pre-colored for you. So it really is that easy. I think it also comes with, a little ink spot. I'm going to use my navy ink pad, though. And to do this, just grab a couple blocks here. I'm going to stamp right on here, and because I can see through, it's really easy to stamp. And I'm not even trying to line this up, to be honest. I'm just putting these on here so they'll be cute, like so. And then I need my Just a Note for the little die cut circle. Okay, we'll set that aside for a second because we're also going to do our leaves on a couple of these as well. Now, whether you are a brand new stamper, a seasoned stamper, or anything in between, this kit is amazing because sometimes you just want an easy project to put together, you know? And this is for sure that. And it's also, they're just such happy cards. So this is probably my least favorite of the kit, but it's still pretty cute. So we'll put this on like so. I think it even comes with adhesive. I'm going to use my seal, but all you need is a pair of scissors to make these cards work. So I've got that on there. It even comes with this pre-cut little banner that we're going to set on here in the middle. Maybe I'll put it down here. I don't want to cover up all of these. They're so cute. Okay, we've got the Just a Note, which will pop up, and it does come with dimensionals. And then the only other thing, you know what, we needed to do this first. Oh, the best part about seal is you've got a little time before you have to commit fully. So we're going to pull some of this off and tie it on. And actually, I think we want to tie it on the other side. So whenever I need to tie a bow on the side, I'm going to put it over here, give it about 4 inches, wrap it around however many times I need. I'll do 2 and then cut it off again with about 4 to 5 inches, and then I'll tie this right here. And then it'll be perfect. Okay. So we'll put that on like so. And then pop this up. Oh, so cute. But wait, there's more. This kit also comes with these beautiful little embellishments. They're these little flowers. And they're super cute. I think there's 2 sizes of them, but maybe, no, maybe they're all the same. Yeah, they're all the same. So we just pull a few out. And I'll take and just put them onto our glue dots because I love glue dots. And there's actually little glue dots that come in the kit, so that's pretty cool. So I've got a couple on there and that looks good. So cute. Oh. Then the next card in here is this one. It's going to be really quick and easy. Super cute card base. Oh, fun, fun, fun. Super cute flag. Fun, fun, fun. We're going to tie some ribbon on here. Actually, I think I'm just going to tie a bow and glue dot it on because that's even easier than trying to tie it onto this banner. I'll just tie. By the way, you can curl baker's twine like you curl curling ribbon with your fingernail. Sometimes it works better than others. That didn't really do it. Maybe it's because this has got a different color through it. But if you take baker's twine and just kind of run it across your fingernail like you would, curling ribbon at Christmas, it will curl, which is kind of awesome. Okay, so I've got that on there. And then I'm going to stamp my sentiment, which says, thank you for being you. And I love making thank you cards because I send thank you cards to all of the people who order through my online store. And I bet a bunch of you received your cute fruit card kits in the mail last week. That was a really awesome kit that we sent out to people who ordered during my birthday special. And it was like a little mini kit, but it came with a stamp set, so that was pretty fun. All right, I like to treat my customers as best I can. I also had my team could earn that cute fruit kit set or class as well, so that was kind of fun. I guess it wasn't really a class because it's just online, but it was pretty sweet. So we're just going to decorate our card with a few of those flowers. So easy. Look at that. Super cute. Now we're almost to the end part. We've got 2 more to go, so bear with me. Because these cards are so quick, and I love that you don't have to put a lot of effort into making some cards really quickly. Okay, this next card is going to be another easy one. We're going to do a kind of a big bow because we're going to post the sentiment over that bow. And we're stamping on this one again. So this one features the lemon itself from the kit, which actually is one of my favorites. And we're actually going to use this on a card that's not in the kit here in just a moment. So, all right. So we're just going to stamp these on. And look, I messed up, but it looks perfect. Who would know it wasn't exact? And sometimes you can't even get them exact. Oh, that was pretty exact. But it's all good. And then I'll stamp that there. And these leaves here. And here. And that sort of goes right there. Okay. So easy. Loved it, loved it, loved it. All right, we'll pop this up onto our card. And then we're going to add our sentiment and another little flag that comes in the kit. I love it when it comes in the kit. Just means it's easy. Sometimes you just want easy. So we've got our cute card base. I love polka dots. You can't go wrong with polka dots. I've got my cute little bow. So we're going to take this and glue dot this on. Kind of like that. And you can see I'm sort of putting it across my card, so it's on here like so. then there's this little kind of flaggy thing, like I mentioned, that comes in here. We'll put a couple glue dots on the ends of this. And then my sentiment is going to be on here, and this is the best sentiment in the whole set. It says, "Hello, sunshine." You just can't go wrong with that. Right? I mean, that's just the cutest. There we go. All right, we'll take and adhere that right onto our card like so. And then we'll put a couple more of our cute little flowers on here. So simple. So can you believe how quickly I'm cranking out these babies? They are just coming together really quick and easy. By the way, Whitney, I think your kit of this is still out here. So cute.
No, I took it home.
Oh, you
I
did?
was gonna open it today, but the baby didn't nap.
The baby didn't nap?
Yeah,
The nerve. Did you say he's a jerk?
Yeah. He's starting his terrible too early.
Yeah. Well, nobody tells you that the terrible twos are really more like a year and a half to 3.
Maybe 5 years. I don't know.
Oh no, 5. Okay, I want to do another thank you card because, like I said, I need a lot of those. Right, Whitney?
Yep.
Okay, so thanks for being you. And then this one has a little green flag. So let's see, we'll adhere this onto our card. Like that. Okay, now we're coming to the good stuff. We're going to add this. Look at how cute this card is. It's just happy. You can't go wrong with a happy card. You know that is my thing. All right, so we're going to add this, and then we're going to do an alternative, which is super cute. And the alternative has a sweet story, sort of. Well, I mean, it's sweet. It's both sweet and sad, but we'll go with sweet. Okay, what did I do with my glue dots? I couldn't have used them all. Oh, they're over here next to me. All right, I'm just going to tuck this kind of underneath here. Like that. And we'll add our cute little flowers because they're cute.
Because it's been so long. So you're gonna give me some tongs and some seasonings.
Okay.
Oh, from mine. I can't remember. It's just been so long.
And one more. There we go. Cuteness overload. Okay, so this next card has kind of a little story to it. I was supposed to, I think last week, I was supposed to be in Hawaii for my Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. And I received a very cute card in the mail from Stampin' Up! So I wanted to recreate it for you. So I'll show you the card first and then we're going to make it. Okay, so here it is. And then it's got a cute little note that says, we know we're not able to celebrate your awesome achievement in Hawaii, but please know we're still celebrating you from a safe social distance, of course. Hugs, take care, and yay to you. And then Chad is who signed it, he's the guy who represents my geographical area. Okay, so what I wanted to do was recreate this card because I think it's just so cute. So I cut a piece of printed paper. This is from the Artistry Blooms DSP pack. And then I also cut a little piece of the Rainbow Glimmer that just had the yellow because I wanted to pull out some of the yellow from this DSP. And I'm going to stamp it and then adhere it to a piece of Whisper White. So this is 3 by, I want to say 3.5 inches. And we're just going to take those little lemons and the leaves and the slices and stamp them on here. We're kind of going around in different directions. And then we'll add those slices like so. And we'll also add some leaves. And I never know if the leaves are supposed to be by the the more blunt end of the lemon or the pointier end. I feel like that is the end of the lemon, and then this is kind of where it's on the tree, right? Is anybody with me? I could be wrong, though. I like to make stuff up, too, so. Okay, we'll put one there, and that's pretty good. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is adhere this to my white piece, like so. Then you can see there's a little space down here so that I can stamp my sentiment, which of course is going to be, hello, sunshine. There we go. Are you guys giggling at me? Are you giggling at other stuff? Hello, sunshine. So I was telling people, I don't know if you even heard this when I was live the first time today, that, you know, the one that didn't work out. I was telling my sister that my friends came, they like flew, one flew here, two drove here. Well, several drove here, but two drove here from another state just to help me out. And my sister's like, they just came to help you? Like, she couldn't understand why anyone would do that.
Apparently Wendy can't either. It's a total sister thing.
Well, yeah, it is a sister thing. I'm like, people, like, I told her people revered me in many states.
Yes.
Actually, there's even countries besides ours where people think I'm all right. Anyway,
It's a hard time believing her.
I know, right? She used to be a stamper too. I don't know why she doesn't get it.
I found a card from her the other day.
Was it inappropriate? Oh, that she made?
Had her name on the back of it.
Aw.
I saved it. I'll bring it back sometime.
Yeah. It's too bad she doesn't stamp with me. She was my first recruit. There we go. How cute is that? Oh my gosh. So fun. So, yeah, we've been having lots of shenanigans here, which
Glitter
is
is much better.
one of my faves. What's much better?
Glitter is much better.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I've got my little glitter paper on here. So I'm going to take my Clear Wink of Stella because I love using that. And I'm just going to smack it against my bone folder like so to add a little more shimmer to this one. And now there's a little more sparkle in there. So isn't that cute? So easy. Sisters, I tell you. Okay. So there we go. We made a whole bunch of cards plus a fun extra card from our kit. And of course, if you watched my Stampapalooza, or not Stampapalooza, sorry, I don't know what I'm saying. If you watched my my work stamping game night workshop last week, we made this card. So how cute is that? So fun. Okay. So, and then that's the one Stampin' Up sent me, which is always fun to get a card from Stampin' Up, right? All right, I've got one more card. Yeah, one more card for you guys today, and it's kind of a cool one because it's featuring the bundle. And ooh, what did I do with it? Here it is. The best year bundle, but I'm going to use the dies too. Okay. Oh my gosh, is Vicky one of your cousins?
No.
No?
I don't know yet.
Oh my gosh, Jenna has a cousin. Like, Jenna has approximately 576 cousins. Every single one of her stories begins with, my cousin, blah, 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 blah. Like, seriously. She's related to a lot of people. I have like 5 cousins.
Including Betsy Ross, the maker of the first flag. Oh, geez.
Aw. Hey, did I tell you, now this is not a relation to me, but it's kind of fun. Ella is going to Iowa State in the fall, which is the, they came up with, they invented the Rice Krispie treat.
That is awesome. That's
Like,
cool.
Yum. Yeah, and when you go visit, they will like let you open your purse up and put as many in your purse as you can fit. Like, no judging. This is my kind of place. I'm wondering if once you are a student, if that still is available.
Is that how
'Cause
they get the freshman 15?
I think you would definitely get a freshman 15 if you were eating those Rice Krispie treats all the time. I know, that is a good fun fact, right? Okay, so anyway, I've got a card base that is Gorgeous Grape. I almost said Lovely Lilac. Shame on me. Gorgeous Grape. And I die cut with those fun plaid dies that come in this bundle. Or actually, I wasn't going to use this as a card base. What am I thinking of? I just threw that away. It's fine. I die cut the plaid. They're laughing at me. Whatever. I die cut my plaid in both, but we are going to use that, so I should probably grab it back. I die cut this in Magenta Madness. I was going to say Marvelous Magenta. Bad, Dina. Okay, we're going to use a white card base because we want these colors to be really fun. By the way, this card is for sure straight out of the 80s. I mean, like, whoa. All right, I'm going to use my little thing here again. Are you guys giggling?
You're like Joey from Boston.
Well, that would be 80s now, wouldn't it? We've been listening to the 90s channel on Pandora, which is fun. And of course, whenever I hear the song Waterfall, all I can think of is We're the Millers, which is my favorite movie. It's wildly inappropriate, but I don't care. I love it. Sometimes wildly inappropriate is fun. Okay. So I put adhesive on this, and then I'm going to adhere it to my card base. And it's a little bigger than my card base, which is fine because we'll just trim off the excess. We'll put that on there. So awesome. Let me move this for a sec. We're going to bring it back though. And P.S. I'm going to get rid of this piece because it's too messy. Okay. So I've got that on here. We're all good. Okay. I love the 80s too. I mean, well, obviously the 80s was pretty awesome. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I grew up in the 80s. Whitney did not grow up in the 80s.
We are not related.
You did not grow up in the 80s. You grew up in the 90s. You're not cousins? It's like the only one. The only lady you are not related to.
No, I'm not related to.
Well, you don't live where she lives. Okay, there we go. Now I also have this, which you could definitely use as a tic-tac board if you cut off some of the tic-tac-toe board. There we go. Okay, so we're going to adhere this, and check this out. It goes on like that. So it goes right in between. So cute. Okay, so again, we're going to put the adhesive on with our little silicone mat because this is like the most awesome thing ever. And it's so much easier than adhering stuff with, you know, whatever, like adhesive sheets or trying to get snail or something on there. This is way easier. Okay, so I'm going to kind of center this in between the plaid like so. Isn't that fun? Oh my goodness, I love it. All right. So just trim any of those excess pieces off. Even my dog is in here looking for treats. Like, do you guys have any bacon? Seriously. She was sitting by the table the other night and Jenna was just sitting there and she like barked at Jenna, and you got to know my dog does not bark ever. Like ever. It did scare him because she's just sitting there quiet as can be. She's like, excuse me, I would like some treats. Okay, so now I'm going to add to this a fun color. And now if this wasn't 80s, now this for sure is, right? When I was a kid, I said purple was my favorite color. So, okay. I wanted to use a fun sentiment on this. And hey, didn't I take that ridiculously awesome stamp set? What did I do with it? Or no, actually, I'm not going to use that. I'll use this set instead. So I've got, because this is the bundle, so we got to use this. There's all kinds of great sentiments in here that you can use. And of course, you can change up the colors. So this might not be to the world, you are a dad, but to me, you are the world. We might not do that on this card, right? But I love the birthday, the hip hip hooray, the thank you. So all of those are really fun. Now let's take and add this on our card. I'm not I think I'm going to do the Hip Hip Hooray. And I might use those dies that coordinate with the Tasteful Touches because they're really cute. And you guys okay over there?
Yeah, we're just making our design here.
Hey, is that, you know, the skinny die that goes in here? Is that sitting over there? I would like that if it's available. Okay, so I want to add some purple to this. I'm going to cut this die real quick. Hold on. There's like 2 of them.
I got this one.
Yes, thank you. Ta-da! Such good helpers. Okay, so I want to do this one and this one. This one in white. I probably could have die cut these while I was trying to get back on here, but it's okay. Okay. So we'll just add this right over the top on here. So we'll stamp. I think I'm going to go with Hip Hip Hooray because that's fun. And who would not want a card that says Hip Hip Hooray on it? Of course, the real question is where's the stamp because it's not in here. Oh no, it's right here. What am I thinking? Okay, that's not the color I want to use though. Glad I tried that on the scrap first. Gorgeous grape is what I want. Actually, maybe I will use, I think I'm going to use magenta because actually I said that I was going to use that color. Just got to find my chamois to clean with. Okay. There we go. Hip, hip. Oh my gosh, I did it in the wrong color. Oh well, it's fine. It still matches. I wanted to do it in my magenta madness, but this will work just fine. So I've got Hip Hip Hooray on here, and I'm going to adhere this right down to my card. We're going to put a lot of adhesive on there because we've kind of got a lot of texture and layers built into our card there. I'm also going to grab my magenta ribbon because this is just fun. This is our in color ribbon. And we're going to put a little zigzag on here. Oh, somebody's waiting on game night Happy Meal. We mailed them out right away. One of the things that I've noticed is depending on where you are, and in particular California and Michigan, the post office is not real happy about delivering mail these days. I'm not gonna lie. They just don't seem to want to do it. I've had a lot of struggles with that. Oh, look how cute this is. Okay, so we're gonna pop this piece up. Oh, we're gonna use up the last of a sheet of dimensionals. That always makes me happy. Yeah, Michigan is really, actually, I would say Michigan's the worst right now, which is frustrating because I send a lot of stuff to Michigan. And I know people in Michigan. Okay, so fun. Look at that. All right, last but not least, we're going to add some of our little enamel dots, the in color enamel dots. I love using my Take Your Pick tool for that. So we'll get some fresh tacky stuff. So I twist it and then I release so I don't get this kind of oozing out like your like the Play-Doh Magic Maker or whatever those machines were. Okay. So we'll put a dot there and a dot there. And you know me, I like the 3. So we're going to throw one up on the other side over here. Oh, it's just so cute. Isn't that fun? So that is that plaid die set. So fun. Oh my goodness. So there we go. All right, let me show you the cards we made today, and then I'm going to go over my announcements again real quick, just so you know them all. All right, so hip hip hooray. So awesome. Hello, sunshine. Super cute. We've got the thanks for being you. Another thanks for being you. These are from that beautiful citrus kit. Another hello, sunshine. Just a note. All again, those are from that citrus kit. Then, of course, we've got the just saying hello from the touches of texture, right? That's what it's called, I swear. A beautiful card that was inspired. It's tasteful textile. Tasteful touches. Oh my gosh. That sounds creepy. Like tasteful touches. What are the not tasteful touches? Like seriously. Okay. Anyway, this is our beautiful sunflower card. Again, shameless plug. I've got an online class with the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle. And it was inspired by this card made by my Amanda. And then did another card? Oh, this was the first card I did. That's right. Okay, so there we go. There are all of my beautiful cards from today. So here's what's coming up. Stampapalooza registration is almost full. If you have not registered for your box, make sure and do it right away because those boxes are just about sold out. I'm not entirely sure they're going to make it through the day. Let's see. Sharing is caring. Share this video. And you can do that by clicking the share, like there's a little arrow, share. And it should let you share it on Facebook. So that's where you can share it. And then you'll be entered into a drawing of free stamps. Okay. Free stamps. And the winner from this week was Sharon Powell. So congratulations to you, Sharon. I know I've got your address, so I'll send that right out to you. Actually, Sharon is a new member of my team, so that's pretty exciting. Also, we have Summer Stampapalooza. Stampapalooza. That is going to start Friday. And there's all kinds of awesome events. Everything's recorded, so everybody can join in on the fun. You can do this virtually. So anywhere in the world, you can do virtually, or you can register for a box. And the box is got 16 make and take projects with the pre-cut cardstock. And a goodie bag worth over $75. There are going to be stamping presentations. There's going to be display boards, which are knock your socks off amazing. There's going to be a game night Friday night with prizes. You don't have to be present to win, so it'll be all awesome. I also am doing a stamp business palooza on Thursday. And you can add this to your registration. If you're registering for the Stampapalooza, you can get it for half price. But this is going to be business-related topics. I've got guest speakers. B-U-S-I-N-E-S. Okay, so if you are a demonstrator, I'm not spelling topics right, though. Sorry. If you're a demonstrator, talking and spelling is hard. If you're a demonstrator, you can participate in this. If you are thinking about being a demonstrator, one of our guest speakers is actually doing a presentation on taking your hobby to a business. So it's kind of a cool topic. Lots of awesome stuff. And some of my friends from around the world are helping me out with this. We've got tap demos that are doing presentations. It's going to be pretty awesome. And this is happening Thursday. We also will have, there's only one live event, which will be Thursday, I think at 7 p.m. I'm going to put a question mark because I got to double check the schedule. But that live is going to be with some of the home office employees. They're going to chat with us, which is going to be pretty exciting. So I'm very excited about this. And again, you can do either one or both of these events. And then I've got my Celebrate Sunflowers. That's my online class. And it's amazing. And then I also have my Whale Done online class as well. And both of these come out next week. And if you get both of these, you get a discount. So that's pretty awesome. And my July Facebook class starts up for the month tomorrow. So if you're not registered, you can still get in on the fun. And it is going to be a great time, as always. And if you're not on our July group, make sure you request to join. So our live will be tomorrow afternoon. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stamping with me. I had a great time. Thanks for hanging in with me with my internet troubles earlier. I apologize for that, but it looks like we did much, much better this a little later today. So that's great. And yes, Joy, every single thing that I do can be viewed anytime after the event. So yeah, everything, you can come back to it, you can refer to it, you can enjoy it. Oh yeah, all good things. So anyway, thank you guys so much for stamping with me. Oh, one more thing. One of the things that makes these awesome videos possible is when you order from me. So please consider ordering from me with the Creativity Cave. Your orders definitely help. Oh, one more thing. I also talked about those DSP charts, and the link to register for those is in the description of this video as well. So I really appreciate you being with me. I appreciate your business, and I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you next time. Otherwise, I hope to see you this weekend at our Stampapalooza. Have a great day, guys. We'll